And today we're gonna do a makeup tutorial. So I have this really cool Urban Decay Wired palette. I haven't used it yet, it's brand new. So I think we're gonna do a tutorial on that. Started out with my moisturizer. It's by Belif. It's called Aqua Bomb. It's super awesome. I love this stuff. And now I'm gonna put on my primer, which is by First Aid Beauty. And it is the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer. I do not like being shiny. I never have. So I make sure that most of my stuff is very mattifying because I'm not a fan of being shiny at all. And then I'm gonna go in after you get all that done. Today I'm using this Clinique foundation. I like it, it's pretty good. It's newer to me. I haven't used it very long, but it's been pretty good. I also like to be pretty full coverage, so I tend to use a little bit more than necessary, but that's okay. My beauty blender. Just blend it all in. I have a lot of freckles that I don't like people to see whenever I wear makeup. I have no problem with them whenever I'm not wearing makeup, but whenever I wear makeup, I tend to not want to see any kind of blemishes. So I wear my makeup pretty thick generally, especially at work. All the awesome lighting that we have to do hair with just kind of makes every little thing show up on your face. So you have to be a little bit more like done up, just because if not, like, you can see every single little imperfection on your face, and nobody wants that, right? So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna kind of using my computer for a little bit of lighting. Okay, so now that we've put on our foundation, I'm gonna put on concealer. Some people put it on under, I put it on over. I love this concealer. It is probably one of my favorites. It is by Too Faced, and it's the Born This Way concealer. I also really like Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Like I said, like, I just like a really full coverage look because I don't like to be able to see any of my blemishes or any of my freckles, even though my husband loves them. I just don't like to see them through my makeup. And I'm putting on my makeup the same way I would do any other day. Alrighty, so now I got our concealer on, we have our foundation on. Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Super soft, very lightweight, very smooth. And just apply it all over. Just so my makeup's not tacky anymore. And then I will do the rest. I think the great thing about makeup is everybody kind of does theirs a little bit different. Like I use a wet foundation that I top it with a dry foundation. This is actually a setting powder also, but it does have a little bit of tint to it, which is what I really like about it, because it's not completely tintless, that you don't have something. And I usually just kind of, especially to my nose, because my nose and my under my eyes is where I kind of apply this. Just gives me a little bit more coverage so that my very, very bold freckles don't show, because that's my biggest issue to me. Okay. Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlight Contour Palette. Had it for a while, so it's kind of broken. I use my little baby mirror to do everything, just how I've always done it. Hair's coming out. Okay. Got a little bit of shape going into my face. Okay. Now do my nose just a little bit. I don't know what. I have this really cute palette that one of my friends gave me. It's by Tarte, and I really like it, but the thing I love most about it is this really pretty blush. Oh, you can't barely see it, but it's very, very pretty, very, very rosy. I'm all about new blushes like this. Nice little pink rosy look. don't really use like a glittery highlighter so much. I do use some matte kind of highlighter just underneath down here. Just a little bit. And right up here above my blush. Just make me look a little bit brighter. I'm not huge and fond of something super glittery, so I kind of stay kind of matte most of the time. That is just me. Okay, so this is pretty much my face all the time. I don't do much more than that. It only takes me a few minutes, as you can see. And now we can move on to eyeshadow. So I think my favorite eyeshadow primer is this Urban Decay Primer Potion. This one is the age one, it's the anti-aging one. I don't know. I like this one better than all the rest of them just because I like the feel of it. It's not necessarily the anti-aging properties, but it's nice. I mean, who doesn't need a little bit of anti-aging, right? Just put a few swipes on your eyelid. I don't do brows because I have brows, so I don't add more to them. So these are my natural brows. And I don't feel like I need to add anything to them, so I don't. But I respect those of you that do, because that is an art. It's not an art I'm particularly good at either. We all have our favorite brushes. I've been kind of in love with these Jeffree Star Morphe collab brushes. I think that they're great for using. I also really like this Urban Decay brush that I've had for so long. So long that the whole brush is kind of discolored now. But we're going to use a brush like this. It's kind of a little bit more poofy at the ends, if you will. This one is called JS8 in his collection. Was never used brushes until a few years ago, and I still kind of am like, meh. So I'm gonna take Glitch, which is this super white one. Put it all over my eyeball, just so I have a nice little base. Do it both sides. That might not change any. Got an eyelash. Okay. So it doesn't really do a whole lot, but I just wanted it to kind of add a base. Now, I think, we'll do this really pretty blue color. It's called Fluorescent. I'm huge on like blue eyeshadow. I love it so much. Put that right in my crease. It's not as fluorescent as the name. Put It's okay. I really like this blue. It's really pretty and soft, but still vibrant, which makes me so happy. I love vibrant blues. I think they're probably some of my favorites. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. I would almost just wear this by itself. It's pretty. But that would be no fun. Okay. So, now that we're looking kind of even here. Okay. I like it. Alright. Let's see. What do we got here? I have a lot of palettes. I tend to collect them, which is fine. But like I said, I have quite a few. I have this Morphe palette. It's 35H. I really like it. It's very versatile. You have cool tones, you have warm tones, you have things in between that. I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Ripple Perfect, and I'm going to use it on the lid of my eye. It's super shiny. What I've noticed about it is it kind of has a little bit of like a gold shimmer to it almost, but it's very like silvery also. It's kind of cool. But I just want to add just a little bit of shine because it's kind of bluey, goldy kind of color. It's hard to describe. It's very pretty. I don't like that brush. Let's use a different one. Try this one. Just a little bit of shine to it. Sometimes I use my fingers just to get a little bit more of that, especially with shimmer colors. It seems that using your fingers is sometimes the best bet, which I'm probably gonna have to do, just because it doesn't seem like it's picking up on the brush very well, which is fine. Anybody that knows me knows I have an issue with people sticking their fingers into my makeup. It's my finger and my makeup, so we're gonna be okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Just gonna take a little bit more of this fluorescent color and just gonna blend it a little bit more right in the corner right there. Okay. Now I'm glad that we used like such a light, pretty color. Too Faced Natural Palette. Also a gift from a friend. Once again, love this palette. There is a very, very sheer, very, very pretty little neutral whitish cream color down here. It's called All Tied Up, and I love it to add as a highlighter. Or I really like, where did the palette go? Oh, there it is. No, I like that one better. I have another Tarte palette that I do like the, there's like a highlight in the middle of it that I like better. But I'm going to take the same one that I used for the blue and just go right above that blue to your brow line, brow bone. Just doing it nice and shimmery. A little bit more blue, just so the shimmery pops the blue out a little bit. And there's my husband. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So, like I said, I don't do eyebrows, and I did this with 3 colors, and 2 of which were very similar. So, I don't do eyebrows, but I do clean them off, because that's about the only thing you can do to these without making my eyebrows look really, really thick and crazy. So, you don't want to do that. Take this brush. And out. Just to get off any excess powder or eyeshadow from them to where they actually look like I did something to them is about the only thing I do. Better Than Sex Too Faced eyeliner. Ever since it came out, it's been my favorite eyeliner. I have tried tons of eyeliners, but this is by far my favorite. It's amazing. Right along the lash line, and then I usually start from down here and go up slightly with a line. And from the tip of that line, I make another line to where you can see where it has color in there. And very lightly fill that in. pretty little wing. Just remember, they're sisters, they're not twins. They're very similar, but you know, sometimes one of them is going to go up a little bit more, or one's going to be a little bit thicker, one's going to be a little bit longer. But the key is not to mess with it too much, because then you end up with raccoon eyes, or you end up having to take off all your makeup and start over again. That happens a lot with me. I'm a little bit obsessed with things. So, I really love blue and orange together because I'm a chemical specialist and they're complementary colors. So, I'm going to go up underneath my eyelash line down here with a little bit of this color. It's called Switch. I know that it says for face and body and it doesn't say for eyes, but I'm going to do it anyway, because that's how we roll. I have this really cool smudge brush that I got from Sephora that I love. Sephora smudge brush. It's amazing. Where did my... I get it a little bit wet. Let's take it and jab it in there. Just enough to like sweep into that eyeliner that you have down there. Almost into your blue. So sometimes I bring it all the way out to match with the eyeliner, just so it pops a little bit more. You gotta be careful though, because like I said, blue and orange are complementary colors, so if you get too overzealous, you're gonna turn brown. Because that's what happens. You turn brown. You might have to go back through and touch up your eyeliner just a little bit. Be careful though. Don't get too crazy with it, or else you're gonna end up with a mess. So there you go. Just like that. Going to find my itty bitty black eyeliner pencil. I wear 24/7 Urban Decay eyeliner. It's my favorite. It lasts a really long time, and that's pretty much the only eyeliner that I use. But it's amazing. So sometimes you gotta draw a little bit to make it work. never feel completely finished until I have my eyeliner on the bottom. I feel like it just makes my eyes look better. I'm so tired. Damn Girl by Too Faced. It's mascara. It's awesome. And so is Better Than Sex. I love Too Faced eye products. They're amazing. Eyeliner, mascara. This one you don't have to pump, it's self-pumping, which you really shouldn't pump any of your mascara. Little tip from beauty school, it dries them out and also pushes dust particles into the tube, which can irritate your eyes later on. I don't wear lashes very often, and right now I don't have any lashes because I lost my Lily lashes somewhere. Who knows where? Let's see. I'm looking for a lipstick. This one will work. Put on some chapstick. You can tell it's one of my favorites. It's called Barbecue. It's from MAC. There you go. And we're done. So, really quick, really easy. Took about 30 minutes to do. So, yeah. I love it. If you love it. That's all for today. Have a good night.